We have to make a lot of changes in this house. One thing Susan said to me is anything that we don't use, she'd love it to see it go to a family who could actually use it.
I'm working on these cabinets, and that's always something that could be used to help another family who really needs it.
We saved cabinetry, we saved electronics, we saved all these appliances.
I'm gonna grab this light fixture.
And we are going to load up all the things within that home, toilets and sinks, and we're going to give those to Habitat for Humanity.
Here we go, come on.
Let them continue, doing what the Tom family does, which is to give.
So you see, we're collecting a lot of stuff here from the Tom house. We got a stove over there, dishwasher.
Basically anything that could be used again, send it off to Habitat for Humanity where it could be, given to a family who also needs it.
Look at that. There's 4 almost brand new toilets. Mission accomplished.
You could hear the footsteps of the volunteers. Hundreds and hundreds of volunteers. They were whistling and screaming and cheering, and they came in with passion.
We have a great home builder with us this week. We have John Lang Homes. They heard about our project, and they immediately stepped forward and said, we want to be there to build this home for the Tom family.
My name's Kevin Carson, and I want to thank you for being here. We're doing the impossible, and the impossible only happens when people's hearts take over. And that's what's happened. The love, strength, and life that Susan Tom and her children have are an inspiration for us all.
In 5 days, all of you are going to accomplish something that is truly heroic, and you're going to do it.
Let's do it!
We were all cheering and clapping, and Ty kind of parted through all these construction workers.
Say hello to the family, people! Say hello to the family! Hi, Ty!
And in walks this tall Marine, dress uniform, standing up straight and tall.
This is actually Corporal Joe Flores, and he's friends of the family.
There's Joe!
Up until Christmas of last year, there was actually 8 members of this family, and one of those members was a guy named Anthony Tom, and he died when he was 22 years old. Joe here actually had a pretty amazing way he met Anthony. So, Corporal, why don't you tell us that story?
Me and Anthony's friendship first started out when a bad little kid named Joe Flores jumped on the back of his wheelchair, his motorized wheelchair.
He used to go run and just jump on the back of Anthony's wheelchair. And he did this enough to the point where he broke the wheelchair.
They were gonna suspend me, and Susan Tom, being the woman that she is, decided that it would be my job to push him to and from school every day.
Joe Flores was Anthony's legs until Anthony's wheelchair was fixed.
I learned a lot from Anthony. Had I not met him, I wouldn't have been able to be the strong person that I am, take on the challenges that I have.
They became very, very close friends. Anthony changed his life. Joe was very reckless with his own life and with others up until he actually was forced to get to know Anthony.
He wound up in the Marine Corps, and he says he owes that to Anthony.
At the end of last year, I got a call from Margaret telling me that Anthony wasn't doing too well. I sat in his room, talking with him, telling him all the things that he did for me that meant a lot to me.
Well, Joe came back from Iraq, and he considers himself blessed to help us as a way to honor Anthony.
One thing I ask of all of you who are going to help with this house, please push on as hard as you can, because this family deserves everything that you guys are going to do for them.
Good job, Joe.
Can we do it in honor of Anthony?
Well, this is the moment we've all been waiting on. Your old house is coming down. That's what I call demolition. Now, I'm not sure what you guys were expecting. You may have thought a renovation, maybe a small addition. Sorry, we're going a little bigger than that.
Mom's room is about to come down. Girls' room is already down. Look at this. There goes the Tom's house. Woo!
So Katie and Faith, now before we left, you guys were sharing a room and you're also sharing, well, a bunk bed. You told me you hated it and you told me to get rid of it. Well, if you really hated your bunk bed, you're gonna love it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I think maybe the guy in the excavator has some issues with bunk beds as well. Okay, so good news. The concrete's dry and the walls are here. We're gonna build a house today, people. That's what I'm talking about.
Day 3, and the walls are getting dropped here. We're gonna have this house framed up by the end of the day. We won't reach the 3rd story, but we're getting there.
We got guys holding up walls. We got guys nailing walls together. We got walls going up everywhere. I think by this afternoon, we're gonna have a house. Good, looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. Coming down. Beautiful. There you go. Walls are going in all over the place.
A house in a week? Who would have thought it?
Okay, so here I am in the little town of Lafayette, and they got a great bookstore here because I need books to build this book room for Faith, this library. And I not only need books for her, but I need books for me too that I can actually build with. So Faith gets books to read, I get books to build with. So this is very cool. This really lays everything out for me. The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Moby Dick. We got to get the classics.
Faith loves to read. She reads like 7 or 8 books a week. She is an avid reader. She just dives into book after book after book. I thought it would be a great idea if we go ahead and give her a library.
These will be good books to build with. They got a lot of strength to them there. See?
Ksenia is fascinated by photography, and she aspires to be a photojournalist and a nature photographer.
And Hannah loves drawing, so we thought that if we started with a simple sketch on one corner of the wall, and as you moved around the wall, it would evolve into that final beautiful photograph. That would really be cool.
Hi, you. My trip to the zoo was probably one of my favorite research trips because, I mean, come on, the zoo versus a job site. I'll take the zoo.
Come on, Tigger. There sure are a lot of beautiful, bold patterns in nature. Nature is the perfect artist.
There's that pattern on the side of the cheek that's nice. You know, nature is just incredible.
That's good.
All right, so the sun's setting right now on day 3. We got 3 floors up. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. There are 3 floors. And how do we get to 3 floors? Very cool elevators going in here. All the way up to the 3rd floor.
Now, Hannah and Ksenia, they get around on their hands, and the human body is not designed to withstand that weight load, and so they're reaching that age at which it's very painful for them to use their hands to go upstairs. Not anymore. They come right in here, bang, push a button all the way to the 3rd story.
How about this here? Lights that'll shine out so you'll be able to see things here, see? Light up the stairs. We've never done that before.
The house literally has 10-foot ceilings. That means we have 8-foot tall doors.
Welcome to the 2nd floor and the 3rd floor. And this has all been done in about 8 hours, all this framing. So these guys have really pounded this thing out. It really looks great. They're doing a great job. A great job.
It's the end of day 3, the sun's setting, and look what's been accomplished today. Look at these people who are doing this work. Some of them have been framing and driving these nails and lifting this heavy lumber all day long. And they're still laughing, they're still joking, their spirits are still high. There's a lot of joy.
You see it walking around from big burly guys that are doing framing, to plumbers that are climbing under the house, to electricians that are up on ladders.
Those people are inspired by the kind of courage that Susan Tom has. And look what it's built. Not just a house, it's built something in everybody's hearts.
What's happened in just one night between day 3 and day 4. Look at this. All of the siding is on this house. They've got the trim on around the windows and the doors. They've gone in and they've caulked the trim. I mean, all of this nitpicky work on a 3-story house is done. The guys are up on the roof. They got the roof sheathing all done. Insulation's going on. I cannot believe the progress.
Morning of day 4, we already have sheetrock going up. And what's amazing, I think for each piece of sheetrock we have a guy over here to hang. Here we have Jose. Jose is responsible for all the sheetrock. We call him kind of the king of drywall, right? How many guys you got working this morning?
Oh, I got 150 total between hangers and tapers and spraymans.
150. Unbelievable, Jose.
Here we go. Got it? All right. Good job, guys. Way to go. Way to go.
son. We're anxious to come home. Thank you very much.
Hey! So as you can see, the guys are spray painting the outline for our pool.
That's the idea here. Let's make it easier on them. They've got enough struggles as it is.
It makes sense to site it here as far back in the corner of the property with access on either side.
They all have so many, obviously, physical obstacles and challenges and disabilities, but they all love swimming.
So what we've done here is we've sited a pool for the girls to enjoy themselves. They just come right out of their house and jump in the pool. Okay, you guys, I like it. Let's go. It's great to have the pool. It's great therapy for the kids. It's great fun for the kids.
We're going to give them a pool in the backyard that they're going to be able to dive in and swim in and do all the things you do in a pool.
So you can hear all the things we do, and you can see them in the big elevator shafts and these other architectural applications that help the mobility of these girls. But it's little things sometimes that can help just as much. The fact that Ksenia and Hannah get around on their hands, that is hard on the human body. And so beyond just elevators and things, there are other small things we can do. And I have an idea for one of those.
Hello?
Ksenia, hi, it's Preston. How's the vacation going?
Hi, Preston. It's good.
And I don't want your vacation to be interrupted. I want you to enjoy yourselves every minute, but I need you and Libby and Hannah to do me just one small favor.
Okay.
Now, it sounds a little weird, but put your hand on a piece of paper. Just trace around your hand.
Okay.
And give me, like, rights and lefts and sign everyone, okay? That's all I need from you.
Okay.
Okay, bye, you guys.
Bye, Preston.
Bye.
Bye.
We just always want to improve things, to take common, ordinary beach flip-flops and use them on their hands. They're getting resourceful to protect their hands from all that weight. Well, it just made sense for us to not overlook this.
Would you please fax these papers off? Sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a magical day.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Don't sleep on the job. How are you? I miss you very much. That's sweet, Hannah. Who's thinking we're sleeping? So there's all three girls and sending wonderful notes. They're so sweet.